Do you think it's a bad thing that a fighter is don't have the eye set on being champion?
No, I wouldn't say it's a bad thing, but you can't come in here and disrespect the UFC champion. You know what I mean? Like someone that did put it all out there, that did work his ass off and win a world title and like talk shit, you know? Something you put in your place, and then it happened. So like right here, like the guy's standing up, not controlling his hips. Watch, this is what I saw. So his guard's open and he's blocking. Put your feet on his hips, kick away. But watch what he does. Look, that goes back to guard. Why go back to guard? Why stay on your back longer? You're not threatening with submissions. Like push away and get up, stand up, scramble. So that's where I see some big holes.
But Reno De Ryder, is he a good stand-up guy?
No, I think he's mainly jiu-jitsu. From what I haven't watched a lot of his fights, but because now I do Jaxxon podcasts, I do these breakdowns, I do a little bit of homework before the fights, and from what my research, he's specifically a grappler.
Right. So okay, then since he's a grappler, you're right. He should have been trying to push him off and
get back to your feet. Yeah, get back to your feet. Like find the holes. Like
black belt in judo, black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. So another way to find out, like to be a champion, is you got to put the fight in your favor. Always put the odds in your favor, wherever that may be. You know, and this is obviously needs to be back on your feet if you're Kevin Holland.
So how you feel about Reno De Ryder and his UFC run? You think he's going to be successful?
Yeah, he looks good. I mean, it's early, right? I don't know much about him, and I think we didn't get to see any of his striking, right? I would have to go back and watch his old fights, but he put on an impressive performance and beat a skilled fighter, Kevin Holland.
I mean, Ryder is the one who faced Ty Rotolo at UFC Fight Night 10 in 2023 in a submission grappling tournament. He lost in a fight. He lost to Ty Rotolo.
Oh yeah, I say. I thought
he
you
lost
said,
via decision.
Oh, you said one.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said and one. I was like,
no.
Whoa.
No.
Okay.
So like that's also a big thing about this guy is his grappling. So I was kind of surprised that Kevin was down to even stay on the floor. TJ, you've talked many times on other podcasts with us about how a lot of fighters you see in today's time, if you were a coach, they stay in stagnant positions. They stay in positions that don't allow them to attack. They just stay there. They start going back into guard. They don't look to attack. They just kind of like idling. And I want to kind of get your opinion on this. Do you feel that that's more of a coach's and a camp's training, or is that the fighter's IQ? It's
both, as well as the mentality, right? Like, I'd never get held down, you know, like no matter what. I'm going to get back to my feet. I'm going to scramble. I'm going to reverse you, right? Like, that sense of urgency is also a mindset as well as a technique, as well as maybe coaches. But ultimately, it comes down to the fighter. You know, not wanting to be on the back, not wanting to lose. Like you're too complacent, taking a break and holding guard.